Welcome back everyone to Blender 3, the ultimate medieval scene course, and this is where we left it off. Alright, so what we're going to do now is back on the road to actually doing these, so I'm going to grab these two. I think I am going to just suck it up and leave them and not actually just duplicate them. So A, R, 90, UV, and Pack Islands. And let's assign like wood, like so. There we go. Alright, working our way along, every two. And the reason we're doing two, by the way, is just so we make sure that the resolution of the wood is the same all the way around. In other words, if we have these really big or really small, that has a real impact on how the actual wood looks. So Smart UV Project, A, R, 90, UV, Pack Islands, and let's assign, like so. Okay, is they looking the same? Nope, they're looking different, so that's fine. Let's do these ones. So we're gonna, come in. Smart UV Project, A, R, 90, and UV, and Pack Islands. Okay, let's assign. There we go. And now the last two of these parts. So now Smart UV Project, OK, A, R, 90, UV, and Pack Islands, assign, and there we go. Alright, really happy with that. Now, let's come to the other part. So we'll do the actual roof now. So what we'll do is we'll press Control A, all transforms, then we'll actually shade smooth, and then we'll put our auto smoothing on to get rid of those lumpy lines that we had there. And then what we'll do is we'll bring in our planks of wood. So I'm going to come to my material, down arrow, and this should be under planks. Let's have a look. There we go, planks of wood. Tab, A, U, Smart UV Project, OK. Let's spin these around now, AR 90. Let's make them smaller, so larger. There we go. All right, that's looking good. I mean, they're going to be hidden anyway, so they're just there for show, really. Now, let's come to our next parts. Again, just want to make sure that I've got no mirrors on or anything like that. And now I'm coming to this. The main bulk of this, you can see here we have it on. So I'm just going to press Ctrl Z, join that together, Ctrl J, hide it out of the way. And now I'm going to come to the rest of it. I'm going to actually apply this mirror and then join it with this. So Ctrl J. And then press Alt H, and then hide my reference out of the way. I don't need that. Join them now all together. So Control J, and then G, and then you should be left with something like this. All right. So now what we can do is, again, we can press Control A, all transforms, right click, set origin to geometry, and now let's quickly start work on these. So if I come to this top one, I'm going to unwrap this separately because I want to give it a lot of space actually. Come to my little material. I'm going to click my down arrow, I'm going to put it on grey, and then I'm going to click plus, down, and we're going to have this on the wood main, this one here. Alright, so we've got that. Now let's press U, Smart UV Project, OK, A, R, 90, UV, and Pack Islands. And there we go. No, we haven't. We need to assign it. There we go. Alright, that's looking nice. Now, let's hide this one out of the way and then work on the next one. So I'm going to grab all of these, this, and this. Press U, Smart UV Project. OK. Let's see if these unwrap right. We might need to split these up, and I think it's going to be the case. Yeah, they're not going to wrap correct like that, so I need to split these up. So what I'm going to do is Alt, Shift, and click, right click, mark seams, and then I'm going to grab this one in face select, L, and then Y, G, split them up. All right, now let's see if they actually unwrap properly. So I'm going to come in. I'll actually do the same thing on here as well. Might as well do them all at the same time. So right click, mark seam, face select, grab this one, L, Y, G. There we go. Right, let's come in now and see if these actually unwrap better than what they did. So L, U, Smart UV Project, OK, and there you go. A, R, 90, UV, Pack Islands, Wood Main, click Assign. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's hide those out of the way. Let's come around to the other side now, and we'll do exactly the same thing on these. So L, like so. U, okay, A, R, 90. Let's, yeah, we'll leave those. We'll just pack them. So pack islands, sign, hide them out of the way. Now let's come to, let's do, I think we could probably get away with all these. I've got to grab that one, as you can see, by mistake. So I'm just going to grab this one. U, Smart UV project. Pretty much rinse and repeat. It's all I'm going to do now for this particular part. And I'm going to split this though, probably into these and then the two larger ones. So let's see if we can get away with that. Like so, and assign. Yeah, I think I can go away with that actually. It'll look absolutely fine. So let's come in and grab these. But what you can see is that the actual, the way we do this now, the workflow is just extremely fast. And you can see how easy it is to put these buildings together doing it this way. Using Blender's automatic unwrapping basically is what it is. This Smart UV project. It's always been there. I think it's been improved over time, to be honest. And as I say, I wouldn't use it all the time, but I would use it if I was doing something like what we're doing here. Because I think it's speeded up the process immensely. And as long as you already know how to mark seams and UV unwrap correctly, there's nothing wrong with you having a quick way of unwrapping things. Okay, so we're down to the final one now. So AR90 UV pack islands, and there we go. Now we've just got these parts to do now, so I think, can I get away with doing all of this one? I think I can. Let's see if we can. So U, Smart UV project. I just need to check these to make sure I can get away with all these. I think the problem is, what actually is happening is that I need to take off the seams. So I'm going to clear all the seams off of that, grab it again, U, and let's see if they actually interacted with them. Yeah, now you can see it's much, much cleaner. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down. I'm going to bring in the wood. So just type in wood, wood light, and there we go. You can see we all need, they all need spinning round. So AR90, spin them round, UV, pack islands, tab, double tap the A. Let's put it on material so we can actually see. And there you go, you can see really, really nice. We can see we've missed two here. So let's come in, and I think they've actually been, yeah, they've actually been unwrapped. We just didn't assign them. All right, good job we saw those. And then, yeah, they've been mirrored anyway. All right, I think if I double tap the A now, we're pretty much done on the base of that. So that's actually gone quite fast. So now what we need to do is we actually need to work on the actual chimney. So now you just need to decide that this is the front basically. So you need it on this side. This is going to be where the chimney is. So let's crack on with our chimney. So what we'll do first of all, we'll bring in a cube. So Shift A, bring in a cube. Now for this, you might very well want to use your actual reference. So let's bring in our reference. If I press Alt H, I can bring back my reference. And what I just need to do now is I just need to line it up. So I can see that I need to spin this round. So put this on the other side. So RZ, 180, spin it round, and then just bring this. And what you're trying to do is just line this up. So if I bring this, for instance, just to there and press Control 1, is it? No, Control 3. 3. Is it 3? I don't even know where I am. Where am I gone? There we go. Yes, I am. It's 3. It's just very confusing with it being there. But let's pull it down and just line it up to the bottom of there. And you can see now where it's actually going to come. So it's going to come here. Let's pull it out a little bit. And hopefully you can see now they line up near enough perfect. So we can get this now where we want it. So let's bring it down to here. And let's press S and Y. Pull it out a little bit. And let's now look how far that's actually out. You can see it's a mile out. We don't really want that. But let's deal with the height first. That'll be easier. So I'll come in, grab the top of it, like so. 3. And I'm going to pull it up. And then I'm going to press E just to extrude it. I'm going to press S. And I only want it coming in on the Y because I want to keep the I don't actually want it bending in on this part. Or do I? You might want it to. I'm not so sure. I think I want it quite flat going up. Let's have a look where it actually looks like if we do bend it in. So if I do bend this part in, like so. So it's up to you. If you want it like that, you might want it like that. I don't think I do personally. I think I'm going to keep it like that. I might change my mind, but we'll have a look. Okay, so let's press 3. Let's press E. Let's press E again. And there we go. Now let's do the final touch. So Alt, Shift and click. In fact, I'm not going to do that yet. Actually, I'm going to just hide this out of the way. And I'm going to bring this in first to where I want it. It's way, way too thick at the moment, as you can see. So let's grab this and this and bring it in. And I think that's about the right thickness. And I think if I brought this in, as you can see, I think it would make it a little bit too thin. And that's what concerned me. I think the one thing that we can do, if we press Alt-H and look at our reference once more. So Alt-H, and look at our reference. Yeah, that's how far it's going in, as you can see. So it's going in kind of up to, yeah, it's about that. We could bring it in a little bit more. I think I'm just going to move my reference out here. Come back to my chimney, press the tab. Maybe just pull it a little bit more, making it a little, yeah, I think that looks just a ton better. All right, I'm happy with that. Now let's come into the top. I'm going to press E, Enter, Alt and S, and just pull that out. Probably a little bit too much that. So I'm just going to press Control Z, Alt and S. I'm going to hold the Shift just to pull it out. Like so. Yeah, and I think that looks much, much better. All right, now let's make the actual chimney. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press I, bring it in. Then I'm just going to dump it straight down. So E, bring it down. Like so. And the final touch, what you could do, I guess, is you could Alt, Shift and click and grab this and pull it up. Yeah, and I think that's actually makes it look better, so I'm happy with that. All right, so on the next lesson then, what we'll do is we'll get the rest of this build done. So we'll get these parts done, we'll get the Boolean that's going to go in here, and just finish building this out. Of course, we've also got the windows to put in, and we've got the actual the steps and things like that that need doing, but we're really getting on with this now, and you can see it's really coming together. All right, everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.